Daytona 500. By the way, it says live in 16 minutes now. You're on your YouTube channel. It says
What the
live in
heck?
16 minutes.
I literally just... Okay, what is going on?
There we go. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Let's just start over now. Here in a few seconds.
Okay, well, it shows we're live.
We're ready to go here at the virtual Daytona International Speedway as it is live coverage of League Racing TV and the CRN Sports Network with coverage of the brand new JW Racing Esports Cup Series. This evening, it is the virtual Daytona 500 here at the World Center of Racing. I'm Wesley Outland, joined alongside Brandon Carroll. Brandon, this should be an exciting event. 500 miles, 200 laps virtually around the World Center of Racing, Daytona International Speedway.
Agreed. It's going to be interesting what type of strategies these guys play tonight.
We'll see how things develop here as the field is beginning to grid behind the pace car. We should be ready to go here in just a few moments. We decided not to go live until after the conclusion of qualifying. Qualifying has now concluded, and we are ready for this event. More drivers than what we saw in practice. But again, Brandon, of 14 drivers running 500 miles, 200 laps, this is a new series. This is a growing series, and in time it will build.
Let's do a quick field rundown.
We will. 47.01, the fast qualifier, is Brady LaBeouf. He will be on the pole for this virtual Daytona 500. Starting in the second position will be the driver of John Mullins. He'll fire off on the outside of front row. Row number 2 will find the 37, Gene Rogluski. Gene Rogluski in his car. He's ready to go in the 99 machine, and starting off in the fourth position will be the driver of car number 8, Joshua White, the founder of the series. Michael McKean and Christopher B will fire off inside row number 4. Clarion Paulette will fire off in row number 5. That will make your top 10 starters. Looking at the rest of the rundown here, it's the starting lineup still ticks away on the top. It will be Nicholas Sacco and Cody Paletti, those drivers ready to go. Bliss, Carroll, and Zimmerman. The rundown for this event, 14 cars, 200 laps around Daytona. This should be an exciting race as the field now begins to roll off pit road. Brandon Carroll, one preliminary lap. The pace car will duck onto pit road, and this race will be underway for the new JW Racing Esports Cup Series. Right, so we are getting the field assembled down the back straightaway, ready to go for the start of this race. It will be again a 200 lap race here. One lap to the green. They'll get ready to come to green here in just a moment. We're live on League Racing TV as well as on the CRN Sports Network for audio coverage. As the field begins to assemble behind the pace car, we're ready for a start here on this Saturday afternoon. LaBeouf and Mullins on the front row. The iRacing pace car will begin to dip onto pit road and will head down, ready for a start. LaBeouf, Mullins, the front row here at the World Center of Racing virtually. They come off of turn 4. They're up to speed. We are green flag here at Daytona. They roar into the corner, opening lap. Let's see if everybody plays nice break on the open field as it's going to be turn one.
Wasn't expecting it. Sorry.
LaBeouf, Mullins, Ragluski, White, McKinney,
Yes.
McKinnon, the top five. There they are to the back straightaway. Left number one at the stripe. Give it to Brady LaBeouf, the driver from Louisiana. He'll come to the line, Brandon, and he'll lead left number one here at Daytona.
They're all single file down the front stretch as they head off into turn number one. The 11, John Mullins is leading with Josh White hot on his bumper. I think Josh White's just going to play it safe here and just hang in that draft for a while.
And Josh White has been one of those drivers before that has raced in Daytona, has competed in Daytona in ARCA competition, and right now he sits currently in position, ready to strike like a coiled cobra on his prey. As they come to the line, here they come from the strike to the line. Down across the strike, another line to the court, down the line to the here in Daytona, and out in front.
Yes, Joshua White to the race lead, but the 11 car going low on the racetrack with some drafting help from, looks like the 09 here.
That's Christopher in the 09 car.
Yes. Looks like, is that the 99 up top there?
Ragluski up top. They make room off the corner, down to the line. This time by, it's going to be lap number 4, 200. Early going, the JW Racing Esports Cup Series. Lap 5 now, coming up. 4 laps complete. Joshua White is the leader. Brady LaBeouf is in second. Mullins is in third. As they work their way down into the corner. Back straightaway now at speed. Look at White, hold it off all fields at bay. LaBeouf is the first man behind it. Looking, slicing to the outside, to the inside, and outside lane opens up now on the 29 car. Looking for position. John Mullins up top straight. To the 29 car on the racetrack, and he's trying to make a work move to the outside lane to go to the lead. He'll carry the number 3 with him. They come across the line. Lap 5 here at Daytona virtually. And it's still Josh White leading the way as they go back to turn 1.
That outside line looks like it's losing some people there, so he better drop that 29 card, better drop in soon, or he's going to lose all that track position.
And just like you said, he got it left like a sit duck on the outside lane. The 29 car Mullins falling back by the wayside as they go back into the corner with Joshua White still. Cody Pallanti right there in third. Mullins, Stacko, one of the best in the JW Racing Esports Truck Series. He's there in the top 5. Where you're really going as the field goes back to turn 1. Joshua White has got the lead at bay. Everyone stays single file. Don't break it out of the Here comes LaBeouf making a move off too.
I think everybody's just going to hang on behind Josh here because Josh knows what he's doing at Daytona. He's been here before, like you said. They are going to stick behind the guy with experience.
Lap number 6 of 200 about to be complete. They exit off turn 4 of the tri-oval. Here they come roaring at speed past the flag stand. Look at that battle for the lead. Josh White holding off all White up the racetrack, trying to close in to make a the outside. White, zigging, zagging, trying to make a move off the board. Single file.
I think this 9 car here, he just wants to save his stuff. Doesn't want to burn his stuff up too early here, but also doesn't want to get too far out in front if he gets a run on him.
That's
to the low side.
Looking at the inside, to the outside, trying to make a run. That's LaBeouf. Right there, patiently, Nicholas Sacco in the 29. Correction. Sacco is not in the 29. He's in the number 3. Normally, he drives the 29 in the JW Racing Esports Truck Series event. Sacco 2 wins on that Truck Series program. And now we see the driver out of Louisiana. And now the driver actually out of Armath, West Virginia, or Charleston, from the Wild and Wonderful State, leading the way. Joshua White, Brady LaBeouf from Louisiana, Bushkill, Pennsylvania. Driver Nicholas Sacco, and that's how they run to the back straightaway as we're getting ready to put 10 on the board here in Daytona.
Looks like the high side is getting a bit of a run here. They are gaining momentum with the amount of cars that they have, but I don't think they have enough cars yet, as now that Highline is dispersing. Looks like what number is that? The 11 of John Mullins is now the leader on that high side, as Josh White leads them off into down the backstretch.
Joshua White out in front, he leads the way. Brady LaBeouf in the number 2 spot. Sacco is 3rd. Here they come slicing and dicing for position. Down the back straightaway, no change in that spot. Gene Rogluski now in that battle for 4th. As they come to the corner, here comes LaBeouf, a little putt there in the left rear. To the driver of White. White still holds off the move to the bank. They come across the stripe, another lap on the board. LaBeouf looks high, he looks low, he looks low, he looks high. Again as they cross the stripe. And still no one can get around Josh White as he now begins the ripple block effect by 2 lanes as they go back into turn 1.
If you ask me, this looks like Dale Jr. leading the field at Daytona.
Off turn 2 to the back straightaway.
Oh, contact! And
wow, hold it together.
Where?
They couldn't hold it together and they go spinning. Couple of cars
well,
going around.
that's not a caution, but
They
wow,
did not throw a
that
caution
was
yet. The man comes singing back on the racetrack and he bounced off the ball again. They did not
looks
throw a
like
caution,
the
but there's a
09. Who
problem.
else is involved in that here? And now the
There's a
caution is out.
flag. And now there's the caution.
Let's see if we can actually get a replay of this.
It was the 37 of
Oh,
Raul
right
Mesa,
there. Wow.
Raul Mesa and the 09 of Christopher. Called up in that. I don't.
Why is what just happened?
Brandon, is there any way where you can take that second telemetry box and actually stretch it across so it'll actually show the whole driver's last name there? Like it's real hard to see. I'm just seeing Christopher on the 09. So I don't know if there's a way you can stretch that out. No, it's
No.
no, that's not it.
Yeah.
That don't look that bad though. Just leave that as it is.
Okay.
We are under the yellow flag. 12 laps of 200 here. Joshua White leading the way.
This is shaping up to be a great race. I know we're only 12 laps in, but with the way this is going, it's going to test their skills, and then they will, well, now they're driving down onto Pier Road.
Yeah, they're going to have to make pit stops now. Josh White, Brady LaBeouf, Nicholas Sacco, all of them coming to pit road here in the early going at Daytona. in the virtual 513 of 200 laps, working our first caution after an incident with the 09 of Christopher and Raul Meza in 37. And look who's quickly off of pit road. I'm going to say that was Beeman in 91. The rest of the field comes speeding off. And pit stops are completed here. See if it's get the wave around.
Who came off in first? I'm trying to find who came off first. Oh, it was the 29 here who got off first.
Nicholas Sacco.
I think. No. Is it? Oh, yeah.
White, LaBeouf, Sacco, Clary, and Beeman. Your top five as it stands. 13 of 200 laps here at Daytona. And under the yellow flag for the first time after a two-car accident down the back straightaway. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll come back with more from Daytona in a moment here on League Racing TV and on the CRN Sports Network. Here at Daytona after an accident involving two cars, Meza and Christopher. We go back under the yellow flag. 14 of 200 laps here at Daytona, and as it stands right now, the driver of car number 3 looking to see if he can continue where he left off. Right now, the 29. Nicholas Sacco in the 4th position. He came out on pit road first. Rogluski, Brady LaBeouf, Joshua White, Nicholas Sacco, Ty Green. The lights are off for the pace car.
You got the 99 up here in first of Gene. I don't know how to pronounce that name, so sorry.
Gene Rogluski.
You got Brady LaBeouf in second, Joshua White third, Nicholas Sacco in fourth, and the 91 of Tyler Beeman rounding out your top 5.
Yep, and that's the way it stands right now as we'll get ready to go back for a restart here. The lights are off on the pace car. Get ready to turn them back loose on the green flag when they come back around. They're behind the pace car, doored up side by side. Doubled up, Rogluski, LaBeouf, row number 1, White, Sacco, row 2. Even after the problems that the 09 had involved in a caution for Christopher into Raul Meza, these had still at least got himself in the 6th position. Eric Zimmerman, Raul Meza, Mullins, all those drivers all in the back as well as we're ready for a restart here. The pace car will get ready to drop back onto pit road and we will prepare for green. Ready for the green flag to fly here on our first restart of the afternoon in the virtual Daytona 500 with the JW Racing Esports Cup Series. The field comes to the line, lap 15 of 200. Rogluski brings him back to speed. Green flag goes back in the air.
Looks like he got a bad start there with some wheel spin. And can the 9 pull the 3 with him as they do, but the 3 car hangs out the 9.
Making their way off the back straightaway. This time by. We'll see how things develop as they come to speed. Joshua White looking to pick up where he left off, leading in the early going. Creeping, crawling, looking to the inside,
almost
to the outside.
3 wide in front of him here.
Almost 3 wide for that spot is Brandon Irinated on there, and here he comes, looking for a move. Josh White, zigging, zagging, back to the inside. Brady LaBeouf will lead him at the stripe here at Daytona. Lap number 17 of 200, and a new leader. Brady LaBeouf now makes it the 3rd different lead change of the race. Actually, 4th.
This 91 car here is hanging strong on the outside. With only 3 cars on the outside, but yes, he did clear him with help from that 3. That 3 is a very strong pusher here.
Here they come off of 4. LaBeouf holding off all fields at bay. Here they come zigging and zagging. Josh White got a little bit loose on the outside lane. Coming back across the stripe. New leader now, Tyler Beeman. In the 91, Nicholas Sacco. Remember, it says he's in the 29, but he's actually in the 3 car. The Bass Pro Shops number 3. The 9, Brady LaBeouf. He's in 3rd. As the rest of the field comes across the line, down the back stretch, Rogluski, who led this race start, is now in a dogfight to stay in the top 5 as they go to the back stretch. Brandon going to 3 with Beeman out in front for the first time here in the early going at Daytona.
Yes, and now the outside lane has died down, and almost a wreck there between the 8 car and the 99. Looks like the 99 just got a bit loose off of Josh White's bumper there.
It's you that air side trap that we were talking about, where they were bouncing off of one another. They hold it back together. Off the corner, down to turn 2 to the back straightaway with Tyler Beeman leading the way. Lap 19 of 200. We are still in the early going here at Daytona. About to put it about 50 miles complete of this race. It's a 500 miler. This is the full scheduled distance. This is like the real deal virtual style for the Cup guys on Sunday when they run the Daytona 500. Beeman, Sacco, Rogluski, the top 3 as it stands to come across the line. And Beeman will lead another lap here at the World Center of Racing.
I think after that first wreck, you gotta just be careful and just do your thing here. You just don't want to get caught up in another mess that wasn't your fault. But then again, that is Daytona for you.
Straight away. They're at speed. They're going to 3. 200 laps. They're on lap 20. Still 180 to go. It's 80 laps to the halfway mark. And Tyler Beeman currently leading the way. Nicholas Sacco in that 3 car. Creeping down to the inside. Here comes Joshua White for 3rd. He'll make a move on the outside lane. And the freight train roars again off of turn number 2.
Let's see what Josh White is doing in his car as we ride on board with him. See how good he holds that wheel there as he goes down off into turn number 3. Back to you.
Down the back straightaway. Here they come. Back to the front stretch. Beeman holding off of Sacco up the outside lane. Here comes Joshua White. White going up top shelf, trying to make something work. as they'll come off that corner. And we got one smoking. Looks like one driver had a little net code issue. He'll still hold it together and we'll stay under the green light with Beeman and Sacco. White right there.
Looks like we've got a second pack formed about I think 4 seconds back, maybe?
Yeah, that's McKinnon leading that pack at the Bang Energy Drink entry number 13. McKinnon is there as they make their way down the straightaway. Also, you have Cody Paletti in that pack along with Eric Zimmerman. They're in the back, but they are having a little second draft amongst themselves. The front pack is right here.
The front pack is also heating up.
Pack.
As the 8 car is looking for to get back to the lead here.
Back straight away. Tyler Beeman still out in front. Sacco, White, Rogluski, LaBeouf, all right there. Welcome to Daytona, virtual style. Here they come, looking for that top spot. It's still Josh White trying to make something work on the outside lane, but no change yet for that position. Now, getting sideways in the back is Sacco. He looks high, he looks low. No one there. LaBeouf goes under White. They go to speed back to 1 on lap 25 next time by.
You want to be careful where you give the car in front of you a push, because if you hit the back bumper in the wrong spot, it could send the other person spinning.
So now they hold it together down that corner.
As the 9 car to the back bumper of the 8 of Josh White, trying to get him to the lead, but no. Looks like the 3 car just got hung out to dry for a minute there, as he's now trying to drop back into that hole and does successfully. And that 3 car moving out of line for that 1 minute just broke up that draft for a sec and just let Josh White get side by side with the leader of Tyler Beeman. Sorry. Back to you.
Here comes Beeman back to the inside, looking for the lead. Josh White, little loose there for a moment. He's under attack by LaBeouf on his rear deck lid, that Camaro. There you see the no-co entry of LaBeouf's car. The driver from West Virginia is White. The driver from Louisiana, LaBeouf. Then you got Beeman and 91 staying out in front of the Mitchell, Pennsylvania native of Nicholas Sacco in the 3. And there's Sacco's right rear at speed, riding on board with him here on our League Racing TV coverage. Back to the inside, looking for a run. On Beeman for the lead, no change yet here on lap number 26.
I'm telling you, this is some good racing we're seeing here, as all lanes seem to be working, as the 3 car gave the 91 a look there and is trying to make it 3 wide at the moment. But you better be careful, this is not Talladega, it's much narrower in the corners, so if they get 3 wide, you don't want to get into the car in the middle.
That's right. And Beeman still holding off everyone coming.
Oh, what happened to Josh White?
Dipping down to the bottom of the apron. Yellow flag will fly. Cars involved is Josh White and a couple of others spinning.
Oh. Looks like some net code happened, or
problems for Josh White. Contact on the 37 of Raw Meza. His second time caught up in an accident. And one of the front runner cars called in calamity here at Daytona. We're under yellow flag for the second time. Let's see how much damage is on the number 8 car of Joshua White as he limps down pit road.
Looks like his
number 8 machine.
back bumper is destroyed there. But I believe they do have a faster pair.
Let's see if we can take a look at a replay of what happened here. Quick, fast repair again. And we're going to show you what spiraled out of control. The Buff got into the wall with White. White got into Meza, and around we go. And that's the cause of the caution. So it could have been worse than it turned into. But a fixed reset for the driver of the number 8 car. After that calamity, he got tagged by another car. Another car got into him. I want to say the number 70 car of Michael Clary also bounced off of the 8 of Joshua White and puts us under caution. Everybody on the lead lap coming to pit road for pit stops led by Tyler Beeman, Sacco, LaBeouf, and more right in front of you, Brandon.
As the 3 car hits his pit stall, the right sides go up in the air, down, and now the left sides go up in the air as, let's see, the 91 will beat, oh no, the 9 car wins the race off pit road as, I think he has the first pit stall here. What just happened?
So Brady LaBeouf, the number 9, first off pit road in his car. 29 of 200. Under the yellow flag for the second time after an incident with front runner Josh White with damage. Back with more from Daytona Virtual Style on League Racing TV and the CRN Sports Network.
What the heck? What just happened? Why is it... What is going on? Oh my god, is it stuck on this? That's not good. Let's, why is it getting stuck on this? Oh my god. Okay, my computer's doing something weird. What is happening?
Trying to go back to the live broadcast.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but my computer's like being controlled or something. I don't know what's going on. Like, it's not letting me do anything. It's literally just forcing me to go to this. I'm trying to remove this scene, but it's not letting me do that. Ah, crap. It's frozen.
Well, just close it and try to reset it.
Yeah. Hopefully this does not end the live. I'm assuming it will. Oh, great. It's not even letting me do that.